is in handwritten notes, which will be easy for you to understand. Except the module 1 part 1 notes, all the other things are handwritten and you can understand it very easily and do very well in your exam. So do watch all the videos and do like, share and subscribe to my videos for further question papers and further important questions. So let's get started. DC circuits. So here an electric circuit is an interconnection of various elements. So we are having two types of currents that mainly flow in the circuit. It is one is direct current and the alternating current. You have to know what is a DC current and what is an AC current. Then elements of the electric circuit. Here we are having passive elements and active elements. Sources are one is voltage source and the current source. So that how they are denoted. So in ideal current source, it's always denoted current to the circuit irrespective of the load. It connects it to the terminal. So practical sources are never ideal as they possess the internal resistance R. An internal resistance of a voltage source is always connected in series with it, and the current source is always connected in parallel with it. So active elements and passive elements, do note them. So some of the important definitions you need to know just for the understanding purpose: electric potential, potential difference, voltage and EMF of the source. Electric current, what do you mean by 1 ampere? Electric work, electrical power, and then electrical energy. Resistance means what? Then what is Ohm's law mainly? You need to know the statement, do write the correct statement for it, and you do write the formula for the Ohm's law and do these steps correctly. And you should mainly know the limitations. There are 4 main limitations. Do take a screenshot or do note all the 4 limitations and do work, learn all of them. Next, we are having series circuit, means they are connected end-to-end, end-to-end connection or cascade connections. So you need to derive it. V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. There is voltage across the terminals. Then substitute as I1, IR. V is equal to IR. Substitute them. Take the R equivalent. You'll get the resistors in series. So you need to know the characteristics. What are the characteristics? Like same current flows through each of the resistor. Then total voltage will be this. So there is a sum of the individual voltages will be across the resistance will be my V. Then the equivalent resistance is sum. It is just a sum of the individual resistance. So like this, you need to know these things. Next comes parallel circuit, where here they are not connected end to end. So one terminal is connected to the form of a junction point where removing the ends are also joined to from another point. So like this, it is a parallel connection. You have to explain that let R1 and R2 be our 3 resistors and connected in parallel. I get divided into 3 branches, and you have do note these steps. Finally, this is our formula for the parallel connection. Characteristics, do note the 4 characteristics and learn them. Next is voltage division in series circuit of resistance. Here we are just deriving the voltage division in series of a circuit of a resistors. So let us consider this, and finally on substituting VR1 is equal to IR1, we get this VR2 for the individual resistor voltage you're finding. So current division, how is current get divided into 2 parallel circuits? So find out I1 and I2. These are the 2 formulas. Okay, next comes the problem. So I'll just scroll up to, you have to work on the problems. So it's not like I'm not explaining the things. It is just I'm giving you the notes and providing you a good notes for your working and for the exam oriented notes for your good preparation for your exam. Pause the video and work. It is very simple. You can understand if you see the steps. It is in a simplified way. So next comes the Kirchhoff law. Here Kirchhoff's current law and Kirchhoff voltage law. Statement is very important. You have to write the figure, explain it, and the total current flowing through that according to the KCL. To sum of the incoming currents is equal to sum of the outgoing currents. Then Kirchhoff voltage law. Write the statement, write this equation, then do write the circuit diagram. And then from the loop, you have to extract the 2 Kirchhoff law equations. And then you have to know the sign conventions, because for the problems, you have to know the sign conventions. All the voltages that are taken as positive and all the voltage drops are taken as negative. So for the resistors is connected between the 2 points through which current I is flowing is shown like this. So here also we are having IR is negative and IR is positive. Cramer's rule, you have to know this main thing. Here we are having 2 equations. How do we find out I1 and I2 for that? and how do you find out the delta for both of them. So based on that also I'm having few problems. So do work on these problems. So you can expect the similar ones in your exam, as these are bit you have to understand the concept of how to do and how to solve, then only you will be able to solve. Just applying the KVL, KCL, Cramer's rule and finding out the currents in the branches. So different types of circuits are there. So I have taken all the possible questions that can be expected in the exam. So this was all about the part 2 video. So I hope the notes is very good for your reading. Thank you for watching. Do like, share and subscribe to Examining Net for the further videos. See you in the next video.